See, y'all, how is everyone doing? We're gonna get right into this review. This episode wasn't as deep as last week episode, but it was still fun, still very entertaining. I'm telling you, if you're not watching this show, you need to be watching the show. Let me put some lip chap on my lips and I'm gonna hide the brand because we ain't sponsored yet, okay? Mm-mm. We ain't sponsored yet. Once we get sponsored, yeah. But y'all, we gonna get right into this review of 1,000 pound Roomies, y'all. 1,000 pound Rubies, episode one. No, I'm sorry, season one, episode cuatro. Okay, so season uno, episode cuatro, season one, episode four. All right, and the title of this episode, which I love, was "Give Me S'more," like s'more, like the dessert s'more. Give me s'more, give me s'more. I love the title of this episode, so we're gonna get right into it. It started where it dropped off last episode, on episode three, where Jazz went to the hospital and they're drawing her blood. Jasmine is nervous about what the doctor is gonna say. She don't know if she has a blood clog. She don't know like what's going on. She just know that something different is happening to her body. It's all over her body, and yeah, she's a nervous wreck. Nisha is there with her, and I'm sure Nisha is a nervous wreck for her good friend as well. And so, coming to find out, Nisha is released. I mean, not Nisha, but Jasmine is released from the doctor, and they're in Nisha car headed back home. And Jazz is like, "Why did y'all release me? And I'm still in pain." Coming to find out, Jazz is malnutrition because she's not eating because of the shots, and she has arthritis, and she doesn't understand why she has arthritis. I'm not sure they didn't, allow the cameras in the room, obviously, because of HIPAA or whatever. But I'm like, why you didn't ask these questions when you was there, when the doctor was there? It could also deal with, there's like a little cushy thing in your knee. Hello, yes. There's a little cushy thing in the knee that can also be pressing down or also be deteriorating as well. And by Jazz not getting enough protein in, it's basically deteriorating her muscles. So she needs that. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. I see y'all as y'all come in. Hey. So Jazz is upset that she's still hurting. And they did prescribe her some pain medicine for the pain. And she's just a nervous wreck. And so while they're on the way home, Nisha brings up the shots again, the weight loss shots. She's like, "So do you think this will be the time for you to go ahead and, stop the shots?" Because the doctor did tell her that, she recommend her to pause on the shots because she's not eating. And even though you're losing the weight, and even though you're doing, the things that you need to do to lose weight, you still need your protein. You still need your protein. Are you God? No. No. But I'm his child. Boom. Okay. I'm his child. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. And so Jazz obviously is not going to stop taking these shots, okay? She's not, because she has 6 weeks. She only got 6 more weeks to go to get to her goal, to get approved for surgery. And she's going to do whatever it takes, okay? And if that means continue to feel this agony of pain and all this stuff that she's going through, she's going to continue to do what she needs to do so she can get approved for her surgery. The next scene, Nisha is out with our girl Bree. Everybody loves Bree. I love everybody on this show. All the ladies on this show is fantastic. So Nisha needs a break, and I can get it. I get it when you're trying to help someone, especially someone that's being stubborn. Cause Jazz, y'all, let's just be honest. And I get where Jazz is coming from. I do, but you do have to force yourself to eat. You do have to force yourself to eat. And Nisha is like, I'm gonna read y'all comment stuff after I'm done. Nisha is like, she's tired, so she needs a break. So she call up our girl Bree, and they meet up and they go to a food truck to hang out. And they go to this place, and Nisha's like ordering, I don't know what the hell Nisha ordered. Okay, I just know it's a steak. I believe chicken and shrimp with some garlic noodles. It looked delish. I'm on a diet right now. I know a lot of people can tell from my face. But I'm on a diet right now, and it looked delish. But, man, if it was in front of me, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even be able to eat it. Wouldn't be able to eat it, and I could just smell the food through the TV. I could just smell it. But the kind of diet that I'm on, it made me nauseous after I could smell the food through the TV. I know that sounds weird, but it is what it is. So they meet up at the food truck and order some food, and they talk about Big Bear. So Nisha is planning this birthday trip for Jazz's birthday and Nisha's birthday. Coming to find out, they're only one day apart. And if everybody saw the episode, last week episode 3, when Nisha and Jazz was at Jazz's grandmother's house, they talked about camping. And Nisha has been camping, but she don't feel like camping is for big girls. Now, Jasmine love camping. And so Nisha planned this birthday trip for her and for both of them for their birthdays. And so Bree brings up, like, how is Nisha? I mean, how is Jazz? And Jazz is still hurting. Nisha brings up the fact that Jazz is still hurting. Her health is getting worse. And just hope that everything just go good on the birthday. Just hope that everything goes good on this birthday trip and nothing falls apart. Nothing falls apart. And then Bree brings up the dating app. If y'all know, on the last episode, they had a girls' dinner and they talked about Joel. Nisha and Joel. Nisha's situationship for 20 plus years. Well, coming to find out, Nisha has been on them dating sites, boo-boo. And she said the DMs have been popping. They own it, okay? They are in the DMs. They are in her DMs. And guess who else slide through? Joel. So Joel is like popping up, asking her what she's doing on the dating site. And then Nisha reveals that, like, when she posts pictures, anytime when she gets attention from somebody else, here he comes. Here he comes. And I'm like, yep, red flag number 2. Like, I've dated that type of guy before. And sometimes you gotta let it go. Let it go, baby. Looks like another love TKO. But anyway, and so he asked Nisha out for a date. And Bree's like, are you gonna go? And Nisha like, yeah, I'm gonna go for the free food. And then plus also, it gives Nisha and Joel the opportunity to talk about, like, where are they going? Where are they going in their relationship? And so they laugh about that, and they continue their food and continue hanging out and have fun. So Jazz give us an update, y'all. She is 50 pounds away from her goal. Jazz had to lose 150 pounds. She is now 50 pounds away from her goal. Jazz has lost 100 pounds. Even though it's hurting her and she's in pain, she's lost 100 pounds. She only got 50 more to go. So shout out to Jazz for that. She said that she still feel bad, but the doctor wants her to eat more again so it could build up her muscle and get that protein in her. Jazz, it looks like she's trying to eat, but she's really not eating. It's just all over the place. Jazz is focused on losing this 50 pounds, and if that means starving, that's what Jazz gonna do. So it is daytime for Joel and Nisha. So they show Joel. Joel is at this table, y'all, with this brown tablecloth and a candle. Then when you spin out, the other tables don't, no, not brown, but blue. A blue tablecloth and this candle. And when the camera spread out, you don't see the blue tablecloths or tablecloths on none of the other tables. So it's like, Joe, where are you taking our girl? Where you at? Like, where you at? So Nisha comes in and she's like, oh, you know, she appreciates the effort. You know, it's not like an upscale restaurant, but it is a nice, it's a nice restaurant. And it's Mexican food, which I love. It's Mexican food. I believe it was Mexican food I believe I saw that on their plate. But anyway, so they went to this spot, or a chicken spot. I'm not sure what it was. What type of restaurant? It was either a chicken restaurant or a Mexican restaurant. I believe it was a Mexican restaurant though. Okay, anyway, she said the name of the restaurant on TikTok. She was on live. She may be still on live right now. And I believe it was like a chicken name or something like that. But anyway, so they was there and she smiled. And I think he gave her some flowers. I want to say he gave her some flowers. I really, really do. I want to say he gave her some flowers. I don't know. So, but anyway, so they're sitting there, already had placed their order, and Joel is like, "You having a good time?" You know, they're talking, having a good time with each other, and all that type of stuff. And so Nisha's like, "After 20 years, why are you just not asking me out on a date?" He's like, "Well, you want a date, so why not it be me?" She's like, "Okay, but I want it to be us. Like, I want us together." And he's like, "Huh?" You know, he playing dumb. "Huh? What you mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm good with what we got, with where we at." And so at that point, Nisha realized, like, this man is not the man for her. And, well, right now, if he is the man for her, it's going to take her to have to walk away and leave him for him to see that the grass ain't green on the other side. The water ain't watering in the other wells. The gold ain't really gold. It's turning my skin green. Okay? So she's now realizing that, and she hurt. She feel lied to. She's been dealing with this man for over 20 plus years. She's been like giving excuses to why in her brain they haven't just, well, he hasn't opened up to them hooking up. And she really, all these times, she really been wanting to be with him, because on the last episode, y'all remember, she said, "I'm cool. We good." No, she really do want to be with him. So she opens up and she realized, like, what the hell? And now she's hurting. And I feel bad for Jazz. I've been there before. And it's nothing like that. I've been there before, and that's a lot of pain. That's some pain when someone that you have dealt with for a long time, a very long time, like 5+ years, and you finally like wake up and see that all the time that, you know, it's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. Why are they barking? Why are they barking? Y'all know my babies. So anyway, so they're packing for Big Bear, and Jazz asks about the date, and so Anisha tells Jazz about the date, and Jazz is like, I want you with somebody that's gonna treat you good, and yeah, I got your back like a bra strap, okay? Just so funny. Like, they have these sayings that is so funny and cool. Like, they my friends in my head. Like, all of them. Jazz, Nisha, Art, what is it? Artanisha, Tiffany, Bree, all of them. They friends in my head. So they're packing for Big Bear. Jazz is packing warm outfits. Nisha is packing like she about to go to the club. And so Jazz is like, girl, it's gonna be cold up there. And Nisha like, this is what I wear. So anyway, Nisha talks about how she wears bathing suits, like the bottom bathing suits all the time. And Jazz is like, no, you don't. Nisha's like, yes, I do. And she raised up her dress, and she has on the bottom bathing suits. It's just so funny. Which makes kind of sense, though, because Nisha is always, if you follow her on TikTok, see on the show, she loves to swim. She's always in the water swimming. So Nisha also, while they're packing, Nisha talks about the dessert she's going to make, which sounds so good. It's these 2 cookies. She talked about it sounds so good. I just want to try one of each. Just one of each would be good for me. And Jazz is like, I can't eat none of that. Like, I can't eat none of that. And I'm trying to handle my pain. I'm trying to just push through this pain. So it is trip time. They about to have a good time. In the words of Peach McIntyre. So it's Artanisha, Tiffany, Jazz, and Nisha. They have a nice van. They rented this van, or somebody van, I don't know. It was a nice van. They loaded up, and they are on the way. While they're in the car, we discover that I believe it was Artanisha been friends with Nisha for between 10 to 15 years. And I'm so sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, okay? So sorry if I said her name wrong. I would definitely correct myself if I did. And she actually been on Tiffany since middle school. And so Tiffany brings up how she remember how Nisha had to wear dresses all the time. Because, Nisha was brought up in a cult church. And so she asked Nisha, when y'all used to go camping, did y'all still have to wear dresses? And Nisha's like, yeah, because the preacher said that he woke up one day and God apparently told him that they all had to wear dresses. So in the winter, cold, rain, sleet, or snow, going camping or whatever, they all had to wear dresses. And Tiffany says she always remember how weird that was. And I can completely understand that, because I get it, and I get where that comes from in the Bible. But baby, when it's raining and when it's cold, when it's sleeting, when I'm camping, I'm wearing pants and shorts. Okay, point blank period. God said He gave us all common sense to use it. But no disrespect to people that do it. But for me, in my household, pants shorts. Pants shorts. We open book over here. Okay, you can wear your skirt, your dress, your pants shorts. Okay, all right. And so Nisha is driving fast. I don't know if she's driving fast because of the speed limit. I have never been to Big Bear, but so I don't know. So I don't know the speed limit there. But I do know you're going up it. So you're going up in the mountains. If you don't know, it's in Cali. It's called Big Bear. It's like where you go camping. It snows there a lot. So you're going up in these mountains, and Nisha is driving fast. And Jazz is getting sick. She's in a lot of pain. She's trying to ignore it. She feels like she's about to vomit. She's telling Nisha to slow down. Nisha's saying that she's trying to slow down. She's having fun. To be honest with you, I feel like Nisha was kind of playing with Jazz a little bit. Kind of like poking at her, trying to like get on her nerve. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But at the same time, she was trying to have fun as well. And so they get to the cabin, and Jazz is in excruciating pain at this time. And what people don't know is when you're diagnosed with pain, especially arthritis, and you go to a cold area, that pain, when you're in a warm area, baby, times that by 50. Okay? So I'm not sure why Jazz went or why they planned that trip there knowing it was going to be cold. They had, maybe they didn't know. I've been around people that is in excruciating pain. Me, myself, deal with it. And I have been around people that deals with arthritis, and when it's cold, baby, when it's cold, it ain't nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. So Nisha gets out the car. You can tell she's a little irritated, but she's still trying to have fun. And she's like, y'all, let's get all the stuff out and go to the cabin. They looking at the cabin, and they're like, wait a minute. And Nisha's like, hold up. This is not what I ordered. This is not big girl friendly. Like, not at all. They look at the beds. There's like bunk beds. Nisha says she can only fit half of her body in the bathroom. She can't fit in the kitchen. It's just not what she ordered. And I'm like, girl, what did you order though? Well, I want to see, because I don't want to be on the same website you be on if I ever get the opportunity to go visit Big Bear, okay? I don't know if I'll go to Big Bear though. I don't know. You know what? I will go to Big Bear. So I need to know what app you use so I won't get fooled again. And don't go back on that app again, Nisha, okay? All right. And so Jazz is still sitting in the car. At this time, everybody has unpacked. They have basically, if they're like me, they done cleaned up. Child, they done showed the kitchen. Nisha in the kitchen, they done got stuff unpacked in the kitchen, the seasoning out. And Jazz is still in that car. Jazz need to move from that car into the warm cabin. She is still in that car crying. She's talking about how she's tired. She's in a lot of pain. Babe, you in a lot of pain because of that cold. You got to get out that car. So Tiffany goes and she go to the car and sit with Nisha and sit with Jazz and listen to Jazz and get Jazz out of the car. Finally, she gets out the car and she comes in. And Anisha, she has this attitude because she's like, this happened all the time. Like every time we go somewhere, Jazz act like she don't want to get out the car. She gets the attitude. And then, it takes forever. And then she finally, get out. It's like everybody has to wait on her. But it's not that. It's just, you have to really go through what Jazz is going through and experience pain like that to understand. I understand where Jazz is coming from. But we gonna get into some more of Nisha in a minute as well. So Jazz finally go into the cabin, and Nisha is like, she's mad. I want to say something about Nisha, but I can't say it right now. But the first thing she did when Jazz got into the cabin, she was like, we getting rid of this scale. Because Jazz brought the scale to remind her not to do the fool, not to eat like a Big Bear while she in Big Bear. Because again, she only got 6 more weeks to go to lose this last 50 pounds to get approved for her surgery. And Jazz feel like Nisha wants to get rid of the scale because it's a reminder that Nisha hasn't lost her weight or did what she was supposed to do. Because remember, when she first went to the doctor about the weight loss, Nisha had told Jazz that she'll do it with her. Nisha ain't doing that with her. Not at all. So Bree arrived, our girl Bree arrived. And so Nisha and Tiffany go look for wood to make s'mores. And that was such a funny scene because while they out there looking for s'mores, they're hearing like, stuff that you hear in the woods. And Nisha takes her two flashlights and like clink it. And so Tiffany is like, what's that gonna do? Nisha like, that's gonna scare him away. And so they wind up running back toward the cabin. And while they're running back to the cabin and out there being crazy and funny, Jazz talked to Bree or Tanisha about what she's going through with the pain, just being tired. Bree is like, I understand where you coming from. And they just having girl talk. And so Nisha and Tiffany come busting in the door, running for their lives, honey. Everybody takes shots. Nisha is cooking her off again, okay? And while she's cooking, she tell everybody about the date with her and Jewel and how disappointing she was and how she realized everything now. And she hasn't talked to Jewel in a week. I wonder what's going to be the update with that. I wonder did Jewel family come around. I just can't wait to find out the update with that, or if Nisha found her somebody else. I just can't wait. But anyway, so the enchiladas is done. She pulls it out. Nisha pulls it out the oven. It looks delicious. Okay. And everybody make a plate. And Nisha's like, Jazz ain't going to eat all of that. And so everybody eats. You can tell Nisha is irritated because Jazz is not eating. And again, she needs to eat. I feel like Nisha wants Jazz to eat because she wants that friend back, that fat friend back. But at the same time, she also wants her to be good. She wants her to be healthy. So she's like on the fence. It's like she really don't want her friend to lose weight. She want her fat friend back. But then it's like she want her to be healthy, but she want her to do it the healthy way. So it's like this battle in her head. And yes, Jazz don't eat all of the food. So now the ladies got their sticks and they're ready to go and make s'mores. Of course, Jazz don't want any of it, and Nisha gets irritated. And I don't know, they didn't show them actually having the s'mores. I guess they still did. But the next scene was in the morning when Nisha woke up and she went into Tanisha, I want to say Tiffany room, and she woke them up and told them how she was going to make breakfast. And she was going to make bacon. She made with bacon, some fruit. It looked good. It looked delicious. Nisha can cook. She can cook. And so she made Jazz a plate. She was upset because she already knew Jazz wasn't going to eat her food. And so she gives Jazz a plate. She's upset. Jazz is laying in her bed. And, she feels like Jazz is not going to eat all her food. Nisha goes make her a bowl. And it's Nisha, Tiffany. No, it's Nisha, Tanisha, and Bree in the living room. And Nisha is like upset. And everybody can feel and see the vibes at this time. And so she's like scarfing her food down because she's mad. And Tanisha is like, let's go for a walk. Like, stop eating. Like, I'm worried about you at this point because you're not eating. You're just scarfing your food down because you're mad. And so, while they're talking to Nisha, Tiffany goes talk to Jazz in the bedroom. And when they opened, when Tiffany went in there to talk to Jazz, most of the food on the plate was gone. So it was like, Nisha, while you up here being mad, at least go check on Jazz, because if you would have checked on Jazz, you would have saw that most of the food on the plate was gone. So Nisha puts her bowl away. They put it up on the counter. And Nisha, Tanisha, and Bree go for a walk. While they go for a walk, Jazz is talking to Tiffany. And she feels like her relationship with Nisha is different. And she don't like it. And she is thankful that Tiffany was there for her when they had first arrived to the cabin, and Tiffany made her feel comfortable to be able to get out the car and everything and feel just comfortable. She was able to just be like, okay, somebody here understands me, because she don't feel like Nisha understands her right now, like at all. So Nisha or Tanisha and Tiffany is talking to Nisha while they're out on their walk about, what she's, why she's upset. And she's like, I'm glad. Nisha's like, I'm glad y'all here because y'all get to see everything that I go through with Jazz, and she's not eating. I'm trying to get her to eat and all this type of stuff. Like, all this type of stuff. And Artanisha is like, hold up, wait a minute. Okay, we didn't let you vent. Let me say what I gotta say. Nisha, for one, you are a people person. You always give your all. And I can definitely see her being a people person. And she's like, I'm not saying that being a people person is bad, because some people can use you. And I don't think Jazz is using her. And that's what Artanisha said. I don't believe that Jazz is using you. And if it is like that, I don't think that Jazz think that it's at that level. You get what I'm saying? Y'all forget the flirs. I don't think Jazz probably see that she's pushing Nisha like that. Like, Jazz said that Nisha don't understand. And Nisha is just upset at everything. But Tanisha said something that makes sense. She said, your anger is not really just about Jazz. And when she said that, she said, your anger is not really about Jazz, it's about your life. And when she said that to Nisha was like, you about to make me cry. You about to make me cry. And Nisha expressed how she felt trapped, and she's very emotional. And that is the end of this episode, y'all. It's about to get good. I know in the upcoming show, you're going to see Nisha is asking, no, Jazz is asking Nisha if she's ready to take her to an exercise class. And Nisha's like, no, put on your big girl panties and you take yourself. And they kind of have a little bitter. I don't think it's like a big argument, but they kind of have a little bitter there. And we also get to see Jazz go to her counseling. And we get to see the weight goal, okay? She is finally going back to the doctor. We get to see the goal. Did Jazz get approved for the surgery? So that was the end of this episode, season 1, episode, episode 4. Give me some more. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Hope y'all did. Let me get into the comments. Real quick. Okay, yes. Hey, yes. Gonzalez, hello. Officer, hello. Are you God? Okay, I remember this comment. I'm not God, but I am his child. What if the funeral industry is behind all the... You know what? You never know. We just got to pray about it. Hello, Heavens. Hi. Hey, yo, what's up? Saw you yesterday at Walmart buying a bunch of baby oil in plastic bags. Talking about you going to a party in Los Angeles. You seem very excited. Just want to make sure you're okay. Meditation zone. For real. For real. Go talk to your daddy, because, baby, he ain't me. And go talk to your mama, because she ain't me either. Hey, Heaven. Bro, just say hi to me. Hello. Oh. Hello, Heaven. Hello. Grab the cam for a Lamar Jackson edit. Lamar Jackson edit? What the heck is Lamar Jackson edit? This message is hell for review. Now I want to see it. It said, Paula, shut up. Show it. She might eat the camera. Y'all funny. With her obese self. Y'all funny. Am I okay? I am good, Daniel. Thank you. Bro, what is she talking about? Can you say hi to me? Okay, I'm leaving. This stream sucks. Okay. Hey, girl. God bless. God bless you too. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. You ever? I'm gonna leave you up there. I want everybody to see your nasty comments. Don't try to put it up there and then take it away. I ain't never did that, by the way. Where the fried chicken at? I guess it's not Williams Chicken, Rooties Chicken. It's at one of them places, boo boo. What's up, friend? Hey. One day, my crazy uncle dropped a log in my. Okay, let me report yo crazy self. Yeah. You got reported. Love Island. Oh my God. I do need to do Love Island. So yeah, actually I'm late to the party when it comes to Love Island. I just found out about Love Island recently because I saw that Ace from TikTok is on Love Island, and I was like, oh my goodness. So this past weekend, I caught completely up to Love Island. And I saw how the ending was last night, the spin and the twist when Nick got taken off of the villa. So they said there's not an episode tonight. I'm gonna see if I can find some things out though, if I can, because I know some people want that. But if I can find out some things, I'll come back live and spill some beans on Love Island. If not, we just gotta wait until tomorrow. Wait until tomorrow. Yo, it's Jake. We just gotta wait until tomorrow. But I love Love Island. Yo, it's your boy Jake. Are you a ghost? Because my love ghost. That's so cute. That's so cute. But y'all, that is the end of my review for 1,000 Pound Roomies. Again, check it out, y'all. It is so interesting. I still been watching The Virgins. I thought about reviewing The Virgins, but to be honest with you, that topic to me kind of, it's not that it rubs me the wrong way. I just want to leave it out there for somebody else. Leave it out there. Yeah, I'm about to end the live. Unless there's something you want to ask me, about to end the live. But yeah. And right when I was about to start reviewing 1,000 Pound Sisters, the season ends, so we'll catch back up on that next season. I'm thinking about Big Brother. I know it starts July 10th, but I love someone else reviews, so I don't think I'm going to review Big Brother, but I will find something else to review. You just came here? Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. Where are you from? Where are you from? You got me for 4 minutes then, since you just came here. Got me for 4 minutes. Where are you from? How old are you? What's your zodiac sign? How old are you first? How old are you first? You from Gaza. Oh my God, God bless you. I'm praying. You 14. I'm sorry, boo boo, I gotta block you. I'm praying for you though. And I don't agree with what's going on. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta block you. My day is going great. Hope yours is too. And with that being said, y'all, hope y'all love the review of 1,000 Pound Roomies. Definitely replay gain up in this thing if you didn't see it from the beginning. With that being said, love, peace, and soap, and hair grease. Remember to treat people with kindness. Money, here I come. Y'all money trying to get me to come. Remember to treat people with kindness because you never know what they are going through. Peace out, y'all. Okay, baby, here I come.